Hello, good morning. Donna here, coming to you from Costa Rica. It's a beautiful, glorious day here. I wanted to follow up with part 2 of how to set healthy boundaries for a balanced life. So if you missed the first video, you want to check back and watch the whole thing because I gave you 3 tips about how to set boundaries for a healthy life. But one of my students came back and asked me, Donna, what happens if the person says no? What happens if the person says no? So this, of course, can bring forward disappointment. It could bring forward frustration, anger. It could bring forward a whole host of different emotions. But the important thing to remember is that even though the person that you're working with might not be willing to cooperate with you, the important thing to remember is that this is not a reflection of who you are. This is not a reflection of how much this person loves you. So the way that you might be able to respond is letting the person know that you do feel disappointed, but you're not telling them that they disappointed you. Because the truth is, they're just doing them, right? You're doing you, and they're doing them. And that's kind of the way the world works. And if we are blaming our disappointment on what the other person did or didn't do, then we're caught up in a perpetual loop of allowing our circumstances, our environment, and the crazy world at large to dictate how we feel about ourselves. So we can feel disappointed, and that's okay. And we can acknowledge our disappointment, which is also okay. And so a good response, if the person says, no, I'm not going to honor your request, or I'm unwilling to participate in the agreement that you're trying to make with me, you could respond by saying, thank you for letting me know. I feel disappointed. And again, this is not blaming your disappointment on the other person. You're taking responsibility for your disappointment. So you could say, I feel disappointed, and I will still be honoring my own action that I decided to take in whatever the agreement was. So in the example that I used, it was about creating some quiet time and some quiet space in the morning and asking the other person to participate in that with me. And so if they had declined and said no, that they would not participate, you can still say, I acknowledge what you're sharing, I feel disappointed, and I want to let you know that I will still be taking this action or performing this step or, honoring the quiet time within myself, and I just want to let you know that. All right, I hope you found this helpful. Definitely tune in to part 1, how to set healthy boundaries for a balanced life. And please click, like, and subscribe below. Thanks for watching. I'm Donna Bond.